Hello everybody, this is your boy Mintleaf, YouTube's most skill issue gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Arknights, adventure that cannot wait for the sun. In today's episode, let's clear the EX stages, starting from AS-EX-1, Thief and Creditor. On challenge mode, the number of roadblocks has been greatly reduced. There is also a medal for this stage. This is the team that I'm going to be using: Mortal, Nokon, Beagle, Cardigan, and Gummy. Including one core operator I'm going to borrow from my friend, Ifrit. So very sad that I don't have Ifrit, even though I have like all the other good operators. Anyway, the medal on this stage is basically clear 40 crystals, which is super easy because that medals are free, is a giveaway medal because you can see what's going to happen. Anyway, drop down Mortal first, facing up. And as soon as her skill is ready, just activate and then deploy Ifrit here. Basically, these 4 defenders are just here to block for Ifrit. So deploy the cheapest one first, Nokon here. Should purify all of the crystals here. There we go. Next, deploy. Actually, don't. Start deploying the roadblocks. Activate. What's it her name? Mortal skill again. Keep deploying roadblocks. These crystals actually get wiped out very fast because of if it's S2, because you know it has a burn DOT. Okay. Okay. Get a bit of DP, and then retreat Mortal before these enemies start to move towards Ifrit and Leap. Okay, last roadblock down, deploy Gummy here, deploy Beagle here, and deploy Cardigan here, and basically you have your line of defenders plus Ifrit. And that's basically it. You can AFK until the end of the level. Again, the meta is a free giveaway because the meta only asks you to clear away 40 of these crystals, and that is very, very easy to do. That is supremely easy to do because of Ifrit. Okay, then let's just AFK. Of course, you can also activate some skills like Gummy's ability just to recover HP if you want. Okay, as you saw, super simple, and get the medal as well. Free medal, guys. Just remember that for medals, always do it on the normal stage. Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-2 Broken Mirror. On challenge mode, the crystal cleanup efficiency is greatly reduced. I actually have no idea reduced by how much, but this is the team that I use: Myrtle, Wizardel, Sasuro, Alpianus, and Mountain. I mean, knowing Arknights, they probably just double the number of hits, so now you need 20 hits to break the crystals rather than 10. Anyhow, this is not too difficult. Okay, let's begin with Myrtle, as usual. You could probably fit Ifrit here somewhere, but I'm not going to do that because that's a bit boring. Once I have enough DP, just drop down Wizardel on this town.
I know what you want. So you racked your brain and came
okay, drop down Mountain here. Activate Wizardel's skill to summon her Shadow Revenants. And also start to DPS these annoying crystals away. And now deploy Alpianus here. Alpianus can be replaced by any sort of strong lane holder. Blaze will work too, I believe. And finally deploy... Oops. Let's deploy Sasuro here. And basically, like again, this is also AFK. Like I said, you can maybe replace one of them here with Ifrit, because you can see this is a very nice Ifrit lane. And also add some extra DPS just in case. But if not, nothing major. You guys can just, you know, AFK. Okay, maybe there's this big guy here. Can activate Wizard's skill, summon her Shadow Revenant. And then because the crystals are in the range, she can also blast this other big guy. And also these guys too. Which is even funnier, because those guys are seriously quite dangerous. Okay, Wizard's skills over. can probably retreat both Myrtle and actually there was no need to because you can deploy this thing over here, this side. Anyway, if you guys remember about those guys, these guys especially, is that when they are on the crystals, their attack speed is greatly increased. Normally, these guys are super weak. They don't do anything useful. But on the crystals, their attack speed goes up. And then they can inflict a lot of the arts damage over time, the arts DOT. But if not, as you can see, because, you know, I cleared up all the crystals, these guys are super easy to deal with. Explode. I can just go Megumin on them. Explode. Last 3 guys, they're all going to die as soon as they step into Wizardow's range. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, but there you go. There's really not much. Every time I just realized there's really not much for me to say whenever Wizardow shows her face. Anyway, that is it for AS-EX-2. Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-3, a cluster of gems including the medal. So on challenge mode, bouncing unicycles, meaning these range enemies that will gain super long range attack when on the crystals, they have increased attack speed by a lot. So this is the team that I use: Myrtle, Wizardel, Olpianus, Aya Alter, and Jessica the Liberated. Honestly, Aya Alter can... I think she might be replaceable with a super strong medic, but I haven't tried it out. And I mean, I have Aya Alter, so why not use her? Anyway, this is the medal is that you need to link up 10 of these crystals, which is super simple because you can just deploy Myrtle and then wait for her DP proc, and then okay, now here we're gonna deploy Jessica. Facing right works too, but facing left works as well. By the way, Jessica Alter bringing her skill 2, but skill 3 works too, but skill 3 you need to find your own timing. Okay, basically Jessica Alter and the shield are there to just hold the line until Wizardel shows up.
Wow, looks awfully dangerous. You call me out for this?
Okay, get more DP. By the way, drop down these pure crystals. The medal goal is to link up 10 crystals in total, which as you can tell is probably super simple. Okay, time to drop down my, what's it called? Drop down Aya Alter here. And then finally drop down Olpianus over... I want to see if I can actually survive this without Olpianus. I somehow feel... Oh, that was close. Okay, that's a bit too risky. Let's just use Olpianus here. By the way, Jessica Alter her skill S2, like I said, S2 or S3 works. Both of them work. Her S3, by the way, I realized her S3 has an attack bonus of 310%, which is kind of insane. It's genuinely insane how much damage she can do on S3. Like 310% is no joke. That's more than some guards, you know. Anyway, these claw guys, you can just activate the skill if you want. Honestly, they're not that dangerous. There's this guy who is a little bit dangerous because of his increased attack speed. Anyway, time to activate the shield here. Drop down the shield so the Jessica Alter turns down, and then she can start spraying and praying. But honestly, once Wizarder has been deployed, there's really no need to worry. Okay, Olpiana. Basically, actually, Olpianus can be replaced by any strong, what's it called, lane holder as well. Okay, Jessica Alter. Technically, Jessica Alter can also be replaced by any two operators that are quite cheap because, as you can see, there's a slight DP problem if you don't bring Bagpipe. If you bring Bagpipe, that shouldn't be a big deal. But hey, I rarely get to use Jessica Alter. Anyway, that is it for AS-EX-3. Again, remember the medal is that you have to link up 10 of those crystals, which is very easy to do. And make sure you do it on the normal mode. Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-4 Stolen Wallet. On challenge mode, more bouncing unicycles appear at the start, meaning those guys with the extremely long range and can hit 2 targets. This is the team that I use: Myrtle, Mountain, Sarah, and Sasro, including a co-operator which is the newest unit, one of the 2 new units. Caper can work too, but I think Caper's damage is a little bit lower, so I prefer not to use Caper. Is to use Narantuya. Any skill works. This is, I think... Oh, what am I even bothering? I don't know which skill this is. Okay, let's begin. So yeah, Narantuya here is mainly because of her very cool attack speed mechanic. You guys know that for loop shooters, the closer, the closer the target is, the higher the attack speed. Anyway, let's just wait a moment. Let's just immediately wait, as the great god Kyosin would say, before deploying my first unit, Moto. Okay, and as soon as I have enough Narantuya on this tile facing down. Gain some DP. Start throwing her boomerang. Deploy my Sasuro here. Retreat Moto. Deploy down mountain. Activate his skill and deploy Saria here. Saria S2 or Shu S3 works. Also start to connect all of these, Start to connect all the crystals here, mainly because you don't want them to step early into these crystals. Otherwise, they will actually do a lot of damage. All of them, because can you imagine if all of them are on the green crystals, then they will start to shoot from a far range at once, and then Mountain and Saria might not be able to tank all that damage. Okay, as soon as this guy comes out, go down Narantuya. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, Narantuya, I tried it out with at least this skill and also the other skill where she gains 3 projectiles. I have no idea what it's called. Sorry. And they both work, so that's a good thing. And that's it. These bouncing unicycles are basically super weak until they get close enough to your operators. So on the right side, you can see the right sides are basically all these claw guys, which is not that big of a deal. Mountain on this side, maybe if you want Blaze, because there's a healer, you want Blaze, you want Pianus can work too, but Mountain has the damage. Okay, Narantuya is ready. Go down her, activate the skill. This stage can be a little bit intimidating at first, because if you deploy someone a little bit too early, the bouncing unicycles will basically nuke that person out of existence. So you gotta be careful of that. And also the claw guys, you need to be able to answer to the claw guys on the right. Anyway, that is it for AS-EX-4.
Just who are you?
Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-4, Unfortunate Soldier. On the challenge mode, more Urgate leaders will appear. So in case you don't know what an Urgate leader is, it's basically these annoying spy guys. I don't know how they're here and I don't know why they're here. They don't fit the setting at all, but they are here. Anyway, the core unit that I'm gonna borrow from my friend is Ascalon. I'm gonna choose the Ascalon that has a module, preferably that module. Not level 3 is not necessary. But I'm also going to choose the one with the skill of the shortest warm-up time. So you see 15/20 means 5-second warm-up time. That's kind of important if you are not bringing Bagpipe. So for this one, I'm not going to bring Bagpipe. I'm just going to bring Immortal. But if you have Flagpipe starter, why do you have to worry? Because your Myrtle will proc immediately. Anyway, drop down Myrtle on this tile. And as soon as her skill is ready, Mastery 3 Myrtle, by the way, don't forget Mastery 3. Then deploy Ascalon here. Immediately activate her skill. Drop down Logos facing to the left, to the right. By the way, Logos S1, S3, they both work. That's perfectly fine. So on this tile below, come on. Drop down Saria. And then time to retreat Mortal and drop down Shu over here. Shu S3, Saria S1. Both Logos and Ascalon will be my main DPS. Okay, activate the skill to start sowing the seeds. So these guys are super easy, don't have to worry about them. Okay, the Bejeweled Slap Guardian, so the upgraded version from the non-EX stages. So these guys, you know, the more you hit them, the stronger they become. Kind of the opposite of the enemies in Lone Trail, where the more you hit them, the weaker they become. So those guys, the more you hit them, the stronger they become. Okay, as soon as this guy enters Ascalon's range, activate. Logos' skill, his S1 is really nice honestly, but S3 works too, because S3 deals more damage. Also, these guys do like no damage to my 2 defenders because of the Sanctuary and because, you know, they are Guardian defenders, they have their own Penrest. Okay, Urgate leaders incoming. Pay a little bit of attention here because, like I said, these guys are super annoying. What needs to happen is that as soon as they enter Ascalon's range, just activate her skill. and then they just got wrecked by logos. I wonder if Ascalon's actually even needed. But I do like to play with other operators after all. I mean, she does have a very nice startup time. It's only 20 seconds after all. It's quite good. So now just wait 20 seconds for Ascalon to activate her skill again. Okay, the other Urgate leaders are here. Activate once they are in range. So another 4 here. I think on the normal stages there are only 45. So 2 less Urgates. So in groups of 4, this is 6. So you can see that's where the extra Urgate comes from. Okay, there's this guy. Come on, arts damage, the necrosis damage, thank you. And because Logos S1 has the execute mechanic. Very nice.
Phew.
So that is it for AS-EX-5.
I want to go lie down.
Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-6 Imposter Padisha. On challenge mode, the large bejeweled wagons are invisible. So these guys, yeah, remember these guys that when they pass through, they will drop crystals, and when you hit them, they will speed up a lot. Anyway, this is the team that I use: Myrtle, Wizardel, Shu, and Saria. Shu S1 and oh. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, where was I? Alright, so this is the team that I use. 4 units only, super simple stage as well. Then again, if I put Wizardel, I don't get to complain that the stage is hard, right? Okay, as usual, Myrtle on this tile to help start to clear out these crystals.
Whose turn is it to get
And as soon as enough
blown
DP,
today?
as soon as the skill is ready, activate Myrtle skill. Drop down Wizardel. Remember that on normal mode, these guys will be visible. So on this mode, they are invisible. Okay, Wizardel. Just drop down Saria here. Okay, as soon as they're visible, it doesn't matter because Wizardel will help take care of all of them. And drop down Shu on this tile. The Shu can cover everyone. Okay, this is super simple. Just keep activating Wizardel's skill because, well, it's good. Whenever all the tough enemies come out, just activate her skill. So there's going to be, I think, 2 more bejeweled wagons right now. Here's number 1, invisible. Yep. The second one here, also invisible. This stage is honestly kind of goofy with how the bejeweled wagons come out. Anyway, a lot of enemies incoming. Use her skill. Deactivate it. And then now these big cat guys are coming. I believe will they idle? I keep forgetting whether this guy will idle or not. No, I don't think he will. So it's a little bit of a problem. Anyway, activate Shu's skill to make sure everyone is topped up. And in case they start to run where they shouldn't run, Shu can just teleport them back. Come on, Shu just needs to hold out until Wizardel skill is ready. Holy smokes, did you see how many people Wizardel killed? God damn, that's amazing. Anyway, that is it for AS-EX-6. Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-7 Rampaging Pet on challenge mode. On challenge mode, crystal cleanup efficiency has been greatly reduced, and there's a mini boss, Mio the Eager Examinant. So in case you guys don't remember, the more crystals there are, the tankier and more damage he will do, and he will also deal art splash damage in a cross. Let's begin with this team: Myrtle, Wizardel, Mountain, Blaze, Sasro, and Logo. So you see I have double balance because I kind of need a lot of damage here, especially when it comes to Mio. Okay, not too difficult. Let's begin. Drop down Myrtle on this tile, facing down to clear the crystals.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Once Blaze is ready, drop her, facing up.
Use some heat.
Okay, now drop Wizardel, facing right. Wizardel on this tile or this tile works. Both of those tiles are valid for Wizardel. Next, drop down Sasro on this tile, facing right to heal up Blaze. Mainly just Blaze. Drop down Logos on this tile, facing left. So Wizardel covers this side, Logos covers this side, and basically the middle is a big kill zone. Okay, these guys are now in Wizardel's range. Time to explode them. Retreat one of the Revenant Shadow, drop down Mountain here. Mountain will help guard the bottom lane.
Don't worry if you see fire.
Okay, and there you go. Wizardel is out of her ammo. Like I said, this is honestly a very simple stage. I mean, if you have balance. Oh, I didn't even notice Mio spawning in. So that's the big cat guy. Remember, the more crystals there are, the more HP and more attack Mio will have. And Mio will deal Arts Cross damage. Which is kind of deadly, but also Mio's kind of useless. Okay, and this snake is gonna get wrecked by Mountain. So basically, Mio will spawn here and then walk here through the orange and then orange staircase, go to the blue one, go to the this is teal greenish one, come out here. You could try to kill off Mio early here though if you want. Oh, I think Myrtle died, but that's okay. Okay, a lot of tough enemies incoming. I can activate logos if I want. Okay, Mio is going to get wrecked, absolutely. You can either kill Mio here or you can just wait till Mio comes over here to kill her off. Him, I don't know. I think Mio sounds like a girl's name, female name. Kind of like Okami Mio, but Okami Mio is a fox. I mean a wolf, not a cat.
The Revenant's battle core will die.
Okay, gonna activate my Wizardel skill one last time to basically kill off everyone I don't like, which is a lot of people, by the way. Okay, Logos can activate his skill one more time as well to cover Wizardel's cooldown. Super simple with the twin balance.
No sacrifices.
Okay, that is it for
and no
AS-EX-7.
victory comes without a cost.
Okay guys, let's clear AS-EX-8, the Uncrowned King and the Pilgrim. So this is slightly challenging. On challenge mode, specialist operators cannot be deployed. But it's not a big deal because this is the team that I'm going to be using. Myrtle, Blaze, Shu, Saria, Opinus, Aya Alter, and also borrow my friend's Ifrit once again. Ifrit is super useful because there's a long as hell Ifrit tile. Very nice. Very nice for us to use.
Hey,
Okay,
they may need
drop
the
down
captain,
my
so
Myrtle
I'm
here.
the one calling the shots here.
No bagpipe as you can see, but even without bagpipe it works.
I have to get serious now.
Okay, once I have enough, drop down Blaze on this tile facing right.
Chainsaw.
Drop down Aya Alter on this tile. By the way, because the boss will do cross splash damage, I suggest doing this pattern where they are on alternate tiles. Okay. This is super easy, honestly. Myrtle's ready.
We're counting on
Activate
you
a
today,
skill again.
little apple.
Drop down Ifrit on this tile.
Fire. Locked and loaded. Does it hurt? I bet.
Thankfully, Aya Alter is more than enough to keep herself and Ifrit alive. Drop down the last 3 units, super important. Saria. By the way, this is more than enough for the time being. Don't need to drop down anyone else. Just keep gaining DP if you want.
Today, little apple.
DP is very nice. I believe Myrtle died, but that is okay. Okay, Ifrit is in some slight danger, but honestly, Aya Alter is more than enough.
Get in the line of death.
This music is honestly pretty good as well. Okay, so you guys probably noticed Zubaidam has spawned. I wasn't paying attention because this boss is kind of weak if you know how to counter him easily. Like the reason also, by the way, I'm not using Wizardel because remember that when Wizardel summons her Revenant Shadows, they basically summon next to her, and because of that, the boss will concentrate all his 3 crosses and kill off Wizardel in one blow. So you see right here, it's not that bad. It's so right now the ones that are being targeted, I believe, are Saria, Aya Alter, and Ifrit. So basically, Blaze is only taking 1-time damage. Okay, by the way, once Zubaidamu has cleared this tile, drop down Shu, any direction, and drop down Opianus on this tile facing left. Basically, remember that, can you imagine, okay, just imagine if Opianus and Shu were next to each other, then they would both take damage twice, because, you know, the cross damage will hit them twice. rather than like this, where they will only take damage once. Of course, if you want things to be faster, because this strategy is a little bit on the slower side, because it's on the slower side, you could definitely bring in maybe another, I don't know, fast redeploy, maybe like Texas, maybe you want extra DPS. Just maybe not Wizardel, because again, what I just said, Wizardel has the tendency to kill off herself. Also, use these totems to make sure you deal a lot more damage rather than no damage. Zubai, like I said, Zubai Damu normally has like very little defense and resistance. He's super out guard, man. Wow. You're so annoying, Zubai Damu, but it's okay. See, he gets shredded real easily. Okay, phase 2. Phase 2, I think if you watch my normal video, basically he's even less scary because he'll only summon both a very annoying barrier, and also B, he will become he can't place down any more crystals. He only tries to increase his survivability. So the most annoying characters in phase 2 would be the other units. Can help to clear. You can always clear out these things, so you can clear out the crystals to reduce his damage, or reduce his damage or reduce his barrier, which is kind of a lot. The barrier is like seriously tanky. Okay, so Opianus is here basically to kill off these chariots. Okay, activate Shu skill. Okay, cut him off from his crystals. Don't worry about these what do you call these guys? These clawmen, and Zubai Damu just died. I wasn't even paying attention to him. That should let you know exactly how much Zubai Damu doesn't mean jack here. Okay, we're gonna slowly let Blaze take care of all the enemies on this tile. So these guys are gonna, 2 of them will lead towards Blaze, but it's perfectly fine. Again, don't worry about, look, Shu's what's it called? Shu's skill is more than enough to take care of to negate their damage over time. Wow, look at Shu go. She's beating them up. Anyway, I think it's time to retreat Shu and just let them go towards Blaze. It's perfectly fine. So Blaze will take care of them. Okay, and Alpinus will take care of the last 2 bicycles here, the unicycles. Smash. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit longer, like I said, a little bit longer than expected, but if you want, you can always bring in extra DPS or fast redeploy, etc, etc. Anyway, that is it for all of the EX stages for Adventure That Cannot Wait for the Sun. Stay tuned for the S stages as well as the MO stage. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Lindleaf, YouTube's most skill issue gamer. Signing out. Peace out. Love ya. Bye-bye.